Hey, this is Hutch, and today I'm going to show you how to theoretically move money onto Coinbase, US dollars, fiat currency, to buy crypto, to send over to MEXC, an exchange that has coins and tokens that are not yet mainstream, to get into small microcap projects. Now, one of the concerns is they're not allowed to do business with Americans, so they can't accept the US dollar. So we're going to buy crypto, but also you need to have a VPN. I like this Surfshark. I use Switzerland because the project that we're going to get into, Alephium or ALPH, ticker ALPH, is located in Switzerland. And there's some other tools that we're going to need here. So anyway, let's just jump in and see how to do it. So if I go to Coinbase and I go to portfolio, I've already on-ramped some fiat currency. You can see 1212. I'm going to click spot down there in the bottom right. I'm going to send USDT because most of the trading pairs on MEXC are in USDT. A lot of places you can send Bitcoin and just trade Bitcoin directly. By the way, you could, if you're doing a really big number, you may want to do a limit buy, and you're going to have to play with the decimals to get filled here. But I'm just going to do a market buy. It's very, very reasonable on Coinbase, which I like. You can see here I'm paying 1.2 pennies. Or yeah, I'm paying 1.2 pennies to trade for that exchange rate. Seems fair enough. I'm going to go ahead and place the market order. If I go back to portfolio, you'll see I have no cash now, and I have a bunch of USDT, and I'm going to go ahead and send that over to MEXC. Now, again, you have to set up an account over here, and when you do, I suggest that you do not use a phone number. They do have non-KYC accounts. KYC is know your customers because of the draconian regulations that America has had that will hopefully be going away with the new regime. They're not supposed to sell to Americans, but you don't have to identify as an American. Nowadays, you can identify as whatever you want with just an email, and between that and a VPN with a connection not in America, you will be able to on-ramp crypto, and I have not had a problem with withdrawing it. So let's go over here to MEXC, and we're going to click deposit, and we're going to deposit crypto, and then we're going to choose USDT, and we're going to send it over the Ethereum network. I think it is maybe a little bit cheaper to send it over these other networks. It's going to generate an address that's unique to you. You can scan it. I use just the copy, the little two squares there. I click that, I copy to clipboard. Then I'm going to come back here to Coinbase. When I come back to Coinbase, I'm going to click USDT. I'm going to click withdraw. I'm going to paste from clipboard. It recognizes that I've already sent some. Here we go. And we're going to send it over here, the Ethereum network, send now. And hopefully, it's probably going to tell me that I need to enter the code for my 6-digit authenticator app. Now, hopefully you've set up two-factor. I have. It's this Google Authenticator. Again, I'm going to blur things out. But if you do this, you can just copy it. Otherwise, you can do the whole text me thing. This is more secure to use the Authenticator app. I will say that if you use this method, I'm going to paste it. Be sure and back it up somehow, because if you lose it, or you change your phone, or you lose your phone, so my USDT was sent. So maybe there is a slightly more efficient way. Put in the comments if there is. Now I'm going to go back to MEXC and see if on MEXC I click wallets, and then there's an asset list, and I have small balances hidden, and so it's not here yet. I'm just going to go ahead and pause the video. It took about 5 minutes. Crypto was there. Now, it's a little confusing because on the bottom you'll see a trade tab, and you'll see the ALPH trading widget there. Sometimes it is hard to find there, like it's just whatever the last thing is there. So if I wanted to trade something else, I can't really find it. So you go to markets and then you search for what you want to trade. We'll search for the ALPH. Don't do futures. That's for like leverage gambling trading. We're going to click spot, the third one down, spot USDT. And then from here, it's basically the same screen that you saw before. We're going to click buy. I'll show you a couple tricks. You can see it's set up to do limit buys. And that's if you you put in the price where you'll pay that or less. And right now it's at, 231-ish. But you can see the different order flow numbers there. You can see that's how much somebody's offering. So in the red is how much people are willing to sell and how many they're willing to sell. So I already have it in quantity of ALPH. Sometimes I think it defaults to dollars. So I would change the quantity of ALPH. And then if you like the price, you can just change to market. Oh, you can see it changed to total in USDT. I'm going to change it back to amount. It'll just gobble that up, right? If you go ahead and do that. If you want to buy lower, you can set the limit and then you can set whatever price you want. And as low as you that's the maximum price you'll pay, whatever you pay. So that may be worth doing, if you're looking at a chart. Whoops, we lost. We'll go back. Something I like to do is when you're looking at a chart, you can see where these wicks are, and a lot of times it hits that. So you can hit that line, and you can put in an order for right where it is, around 227. So you can just put limit 227 and say, yeah, I'll buy 100 ALPH. So if I have an order in there, right, and then it'll say open order, and then I can go ahead and change my limit price by clicking that pen, right? I can change that. I can load that up. Oh, never mind. Now it's changed. But if I'm you know what? Screw it. I'm fine. I just want to market buy. I can click cancel that order. Or if I have a bunch of limit orders, I can click cancel them all, right? And then that'll just free up my account. Because otherwise, if you have those orders, they're not going to let you buy that. We don't want to keep it on an exchange. So especially an exchange where we're kind of not supposed to be on. So we have to download an Alephium Wallet. So what I recommend you do, it's interesting because the Alephium Wallet app looks a lot like X. But if you go to their X profile, they have a link tree. And I strongly recommend doing this to make sure, because when the project gets big, there will be all kinds of scam websites that look exactly the same. And you want to make sure you're getting it from the true Alephium. There's the gold check, 49K followers. We're going to hit the link tree. And then you can see there's their website. Also, we can see there's something called wallets. So if we click that, somebody will make a fake version of this site. Now, here are the wallets. There's a desktop wallet, an extension wallet. I'm going to do a mobile wallet. I do not think this is a great long-term solution. It is a little bit better than the extension wallet because that's only 12-word seed phrase. And really, if you sign some transaction and whatever, who knows, somebody could raid your wallet. Same thing with the desktop wallet if there is some kind of phishing or malware or whatever. So of these three, the phone is a little more secure. At the very, very top here, and who knows if this will be here by the time you're ready to buy, but it was hard because a lot of hard wallets, cold wallets, don't support it. But this OneKey Classic 1S, that's a pretty good price for using the code Alephium. So you get a hard wallet, and it supports pretty much any crypto you could think of. You can go ahead and click this shop, and remember using the code Alephium, you get this cool handy dandy cold wallet. I did get one of those. They are nifty, so I highly recommend it. But for now, just because you want to get exposure now, this is going to take a while to come in the mail. Mine did. You at least want to get it on your mobile wallet. And so let's go ahead. I'm Android. I get a lot of flack for that because my texts are the wrong color. We're going to go ahead and install it. All right, so let's go ahead and open this. We're going to say new wallet. I actually already have one, but I deleted it and I'm going to reload it later. Tells me I'm about to create a new wallet. Sweet. We can call it example wallet. And let's go ahead and click next. And I'm going to go ahead and activate biometric security. I think that's a good idea. It's already on my phone. Ooh, it gives me that fancy gamification confetti. Dopamine is rushing to my brain. So I'm going to click let's go. This step is really important. So I recommend doing this ASAP. We don't have to do this right now, but this wallet, if you do lose your phone, you would lose all your money unless you actually did this. So we're going to click let's do this. In the following screens, you will see and verify your secret recovery phrase. Write it down. Do not save it to a clipboard on your phone notes. Do not take pictures of it. Write it down on paper. Hide it somewhere. So it's still telling me to do it because I didn't back it up. I highly recommend you do it. I'm just going to move this thing out of the way. And I'm going to say receive assets. It knows I have no assets. And then there's my address right down there. I'm going to blur that out too. But again, you could scan it. But we're going to copy the address. And then when we copy the address, let's go back. And I go back to MEXC. I click wallets. I click withdraw. And when I click withdraw, I'm going to click ALPH. I'm going to click on-chain withdrawal. And then I'm going to go ahead and dump my ALPH address in here. And then I can choose the quantity. I strongly suggest all. There only is one network. There's not multiple. There actually is. You can get a wrapped Ethereum version of ALPH, but MEXC does not do that currently. If they do in the future, be sure and choose the ALPH network if you're withdrawing to the ALPH wallet. Otherwise, it'll get lost. MEXC is going to ask you to also set up your two-factor authentication, similar to what I did with Coinbase. Again, you're not going to have your phone number in here to do the text, so you're going to want to set that up. And you will have a number of ALPH tokens there where it says tokens 1, NFT 0. One last thing, the wallet does have you set up a funding password. I believe it's optional, but it is strongly recommended. What's nice is the funding password should be something that you remember, but it's not necessary to back up the wallet. The only thing you need to back up the wallet are those 24 words that you write down safely and securely somewhere else. That way, even if you forget the password, even if you lose your phone and or both, you can always restore the wallet with the 24 words and set up a new password at that time. But having just restored my wallet to shoot this video, I just wanted to share that. So there you have it. Definitely look into getting a hardware wallet, as that will be safer than any of this electronic stuff. But if you want to jump in before that comes in the mail, this is a good way to do it. Hope this helps. Talk to you soon.